Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the funniest sides of the internet, mum groups on Facebook from the subreddit r/word I cannot say yet because we are too early into the video. Mum groups say. My stepson is a manipulator. How old is your stepson? My stepson is a manipulator to the point where he needs to be in a mental... Why are you posting this on Facebook? Also, oh my god, no, this is, at first I was like, oh, maybe this is like, you know, a 15, 16-year-old soul who should know better. The picture is a letter to Santa. This child's probably like 7. He wrote this letter when his mum asked him what he wanted for Christmas. Of course, because he is a child. Texting. Okay, right, I haven't seen the rest of this post because they're not showing it, but let's read the letter. Dear Santa, please, I just want to love me and stop being mean. She only loves her baby and my dad. I mean, maybe you should be a better stepmom then. I don't think that's manipulation. Who's he trying to manipulate you to? Santa. Y'all, I really messed up. My baby watches the TV all day, every day. She's addicted. She cries for it. I genuinely don't know what to do. I should have never started screen time with her. I feel like she's so behind because she's always glued to the TV. She's not saying mama. She's not standing. I don't know how to stop it because she screams and cries for it, and I'm a first-time mum, and I don't really know how to keep her entertained without it, and I genuinely feel like such a bad mum. Just fucking let her scream and cry without it. Like, turn off the TV. I have a sneaky suspicion we were lied to about the dangers of lead pipes. What gives you that sneaky suspicion? How relieved we are that now we have nice toxic plastic pipes. Same with lead paint. I always wondered why lead paint was an issue. I mean, was licking walls a thing? But a purpose they would serve is it would shield you from the EMFS. What the fuck's an EMFS? Is this like some like conspiracy theory thing? Like it protects you from 5G? Electromagnetic field. Okay. We've been lied to about literally everything. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I have a sneaky suspicion we were lied to about the dangers of lead pipes. Why? Why would someone spread a lie about that? And such a massive lie that included probably so much research that it would have taken a monumental effort to keep that lie going. So, mamas, what sickness is going around? First, my husband got it, and he said a lot of people at work had it over the weekend as well. Then our whole family got sick, started with extreme body aches for 2 days. These are just throwing up headaches and coughing. We're on day 6 and still all of the same symptoms beside the body aches. Muscles are a little sore, but not as bad. Also, night sweats and loss of taste. That is pretty much textbook COVID. Is there a strain of flu? Maybe we don't believe in... What do you mean you don't believe in COVID? What does that mean? You don't believe in COVID? You don't believe in it. Well, I mean, sorry to say, but you probably have COVID. What the... I mean, I've just scanned through this. This is... Okay, right. Hello, mums. This may be controversial, but how do you stop baby from hitting milestones? My daughter is 6 months old and starting to crawl, but I don't want her to. I want her to stay my tiny little baby. Matt, what the fuck? Whenever I see her getting up to crawl, I gently knock her over with my foot until she gives up and just rolls around on the floor. But these last few weeks, she's getting so persistent. Please help her mum out. No judgment, please. What do you mean? Why put no... You put no judgment, please, at the end of that, hoping that no one would judge you. Everyone's going to judge you. What the hell? What? So you want your child to be 5 years old and unable to, like, even crawl or walk? Nutcase. Absolute nutcase. Justifying bullying because your kid shops at TJ Maxx. I mean, is TJ Maxx the same thing as TK Maxx over here, where it's like sort of, a lot of it is like designer clothes that aren't in the current season that are just massively reduced. So I don't understand why that would make someone get bullied. So I recently had an interesting encounter at a school function. Another mum approached me and let me know that her daughter has been bullied by my daughter. She seemed pretty worked up about it, but honestly, they're in 11th grade. Shouldn't they be working this out themselves? I mean, at this point, they're practically adults. If her daughter doesn't like something someone says, what's going to happen when she's at work? Is her mum going to show up there too? And let's be real for a second. If you send your kids to school in TJ Maxx clothes with no care for her appearance, you can't expect her to be treated like a queen. What? I can see where your daughter got it from. I'm not saying my daughter's behaviour is perfect, but I think that there's a bigger picture here. Yeah, my daughter may be, bullying your daughter, but at the end of the day, your daughter wears clothes from TK Maxx. You got to teach kids how to handle the real world, not shelter them from every hard conversation. Anyway, just by 2 cents, maybe we need to stop hovering and let these girls grow up, because no one's showing up to fight their battles when they're 25 and out in the real world. I mean, that's a fair point, but like this middle paragraph is just... What? I live with my mother-in-law, and the only sink in our house she doesn't have access to is the bathroom I share with my teenage son, 14. Last night I spilled milk in the top drawer of my nightstand. Why did you have enough milk to the point where you'd spill it into the top drawer? Who takes milk into their bedroom with them? This is the drawer that holds all my toys, and hubby and I are spicy, so there's like ropes and a bunch of stuff in there. Good to know. Thank you for sharing on Facebook. The drawer is permanently open because my magic... you know, is too fracking big to fit in it, so it's just like kind of half sticking out, and the drawer is always a tad open. Anyway, milk tip. Do you just take a glass of milk? Are you like 4 years old? You take a glass of milk to bed? Anyway, milk tops over almost a full glass into my drawer. The toys are waterproof, but we have been avoiding using anything as the only place I have to wash them is in the bathroom I share with my teenagers. So, my teenage son went into the bathroom last night while I had an assortment of toys drying over the sink because I was too burnt out to dry each one, and he exclaims, "When did we open?" as Spencer's in the... You should... what do you mean you're too burnt out from drying them? And why share this on Facebook? When you use a public restroom, how do you go party holding the baby? I've been asking whoever is in the bathroom to hold my baby for a minute, but my husband went wild saying that's not safe. Yeah, I wonder why just handing your child to a stranger. That seems perfectly safe. I don't think someone will run off with my baby. You don't think? Okay, well, it's good that you don't think someone will run off with your baby from a public space during the day, but I don't want my husband feeling nervous. Yeah, don't give your child to strangers. What? I don't know if I can post this or not, but me and my kids' dad have 50-50, 1 week on, 1 week off. The last 3 to 4 months, me and the dad have agreed I could get my other children when I could, because I have 2 at home and was pregnant and didn't have AC in my house, and my kids didn't want to stay. Well, now that I'm starting to get them back every other weekend, starting slow because I have 6 kids total. And the GF who tries to play mum is telling me that my kids can't be around my boyfriend because of his background. I wonder what this guy's background is. And if they are, she having the father take me back to court for full custody. Can they do this? I wonder what he did. A couple of strangulation charges. Yeah. Oh, I can't imagine why he wouldn't want his kids around that. Yes, biological dad and his girlfriend may have footing to stay primary house. I just don't know what to do because I love him and we just had a baby, but I don't want to lose my children either. Why? What the fuck? Why are you with someone with a couple? Not one strangulation charge. Not one measly strangulation. A couple of strangulation charges. One should be enough to put you off being with this person. Don't let your kids see Wicked. They might get possessed. Looking for opinions could get religious. My husband is absolutely against Wicked. Witches equals bad. However, my daughter loves it and wishes to see it. She's 4 and of course would... I mean, I don't know if it's an appropriate film for a 4-year-old. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I assume it's not an appropriate film for a 4-year-old. I don't know, just from the things I've heard about it. She's 4 and of course would not understand the sub-meaning behind the film itself. She just sees singing and dancing. What are y'all's thoughts? I won't take my kids to see it for similar reasons. I don't want her running around wanting and pretending to be a witch, etc. Honestly, we're this kind of household too. My husband says no to Harry Potter, Halloween, etc. At first, I was against it, but as a Christian, I had to do my own research. Good that you did your own research. And I remembered a story of a girl in my church. She watched Harry Potter when she was around 7 or 8, and not to scare you, but she became possessed. She became possessed after watching Harry Potter. It was linked to Harry Potter. Yeah, all right. Who knows? But all her mum knows is that her child was different ever since watching that. They had to cast out whatever demon was inside her. It was super scary now that I'm recalling. I'm not saying this will happen. Very, very low chance. 0 chance, more like. But if you guys celebrate Halloween, then Wicked shouldn't be an issue. If you're a believer, definitely look into the meaning and symbolism for yourself and see if it's worth fighting your husband for. These people have like fucking schizophrenia, I swear. Harry Potter possessed a child when I was younger. What? Hi everyone, a question as I'm 14 weeks tomorrow and 37 years old. I know it's high risk, but has anyone else smoked and been pregnant at this age? Was your baby okay on delivery? Thank you, please, no discrimination. I mean, I think a good idea would just be to not smoke when you're pregnant. But there's risks to ultrasounds. What are the risks? ADHD, autism, DNA damage, childhood cancers, whatever that is, low birth weight, speech delay. Many women reporting having a MC after US. They are also inaccurate. All right, mate. Yeah, of course. What? What on earth is going on in these mum Facebook groups? I have my boyfriend buried in the backyard. I just had to get this off my chest. They do have a missing persons report out in my area that is mum filed. My bags and packs. I'm on my way to visit my aunt in Italy. Okay. Okay. Hello, my ex-husband and I have joint legal custody. I have full physical custody. Question is, the 15-year-old wants a tattoo and he disagrees. Yeah, I wonder why. The tattoo place said he is enough with only my consent. Really? In America, you can get tattoos at 15. I'm guessing this is America. In America, you get tattoos at 15 with parental consent. I thought it was like, over here, it's like 17. Could I get in trouble with the ex? Court order doesn't specify anything about it. Thanks. We are in Virginia. Please no oh yeah, America then. Please no judging about the tattoo. Only looking other experiences dealing with ex-husband-in-law. I mean, I don't think your 15-year-old knows what they'd want tattooed on them for the rest of their life at 15. Like, if I got a tattoo at 15, I would absolutely hate it. Like, there's no way that I'd like a tattoo that I got at 15 years of age. It's just a terrible idea. Hi, mummers. Please no comments about your opinion on this topic. Just a simple yes and how we can connect. Do any of you have kids with chickenpox, and would you be willing to do a little chickenpox party / play date? Most of the kids now can't get sick with kids' illnesses, including chickenpox. They are already so sick on mental and emotional levels after getting all of these vaccines, so most of them can't even get a high fever anymore. I don't think that is true. Where did you get that from? I don't know any vaccinated kids here who have had any kids' illnesses. However, my friend has 2 kids who are not vaxxed, and they both had chickenpox, not at the same time, without any complications. Mama, do your own thing. People will try to drag you on here because it's easier to cast judgment on those they don't know. I mean, I think that's just dangerous hosting a chickenpox party. If I'm dragged too, I don't care. I'm here to remind you that it's still a safe space to ask, even if people's opinions differ than yours. Yeah, but the chickenpox party. Chickenpox party / play date. Oh my god, okay, it gets worse. This is a different one, but this one's worse. What the fuck, trying to mail chickenpox to relatives, general anti-vax idiocy. I wish we lived close. We're going to experiment with sending licked lollipops in the mail to relatives. We'll let you know if it works and if our boys get it after our girls. Yo, after years of searching like a detective and one failed try to get it, our girls successfully came down with the chickenpox all on their own. And for any other mums who've been hunting for this for years, we are happy to share the love and we'll be hosting pox parties for days. We have snow enough for sledding, so bring a sled and we can have a snow party. These people should be in prison. They should be away from the general public and certainly their own children. Like and subscribe and I won't give you chickenpox, I promise.